Get excited. Get excited for God. It's time. If I could just replay you all today, not only do I know God is real, because I'm not going to say that much more, because at this point we all know he's real. Even the enemy knows he's real. The point I'm trying to make is that it's like I'm fully in it now. He's showing me everything like instantly. He said, prepare for your divine counterpart. You know, the first thought that I thought when I was cooking was, I wish someone was here. Because he's saying you're making for two now. I wanted to buy wine today for no reason. Well, I'm still going to get some. But the point is that he's preparing me. Once you agree to his contract, he owns your storyline after that. It's like once you sign the contracts for the 360 deal and then they get mad and say, these Jews own me. It's like you signed that contract. Whatever was on that contract, you agreed to, whether you knew or not. Unbeknownst to you, you put yourself into that situation. But let's not talk about that, you know. That's some dark information. But we have to understand what we're agreeing to. And God will never lead you astray. So I've gotten to the point today. It really happened when I was painting. And he said, you made it. He said, you made it. Because you're no longer doing this for money. You're no longer doing this for fame. You're no longer doing this for fortune. You're doing this because of me, and you actually enjoy the process. Because the process, it doesn't sound good because it means more work, but the process becomes so fun. Like it's like a marriage. Like you're just in it. And I don't mean like new age marriage. I mean like an enjoyable marriage. When you're really into the flow of what you're doing. Because mind you, to be in the flow, you gotta be alone. I mean, you could be in the flow with other people, but it's very, very powerful alone. So I'm painting alone in the crib, and I could just feel it. God was like, "You're there now. It ain't about the money. You got the money. The flow is the money. It's you just gotta finish the art piece. Like you're already in the alignment of your thing. The money, the woman, the money, woman, the house, the location, because you're gonna move. What he said, even the tattoos. He said you're gonna look different, feel different. Even though I'm grateful and good, I'm good now. But I know that this ain't the vibe. You feel me? There's more for me. He says that the reason why I'm giving you this is because you've been so patient in the making of your creation. You really, because I had told God, because I was feeling a bit discouraged, but I also I'm abundantly grateful. And I said, even if I have to leave this earth just like broke and just be an artist, at least I got the ability to max out, to see my potential, and to create a masterpiece that is in your image. And he said, that's why you're not going to be broke. Because with that type of answer, you're an example. Whether you think it or not, people are going to listen to your words one day. And you're going to say, well, you know what? I did all those YouTubes out of the just the respect for God. I ain't even want to do them. At a point, it became comfortable. It became cathartic. It became joyful. I can tell you right now, if he told me to do this, even though I was doing this last year, but the vibe was different. I think I've been on the I think I've been doing these videos, I think what, like 2 years, but it's more consistent now. Something about 2025 really just destroyed people. It was a test to see how strong you were to get to the next stage. Once 2026 happened, all that weird shit happened. We in month 2 and it's this crazy, but we're also stronger. And we're more willing to work towards the goal. I can feel it. I can feel it. When I tell you I've been so energized, not just because of the full moon, I've been energized. And that hoardiness feeling, it went away. God said, because you really in the bag right now. And he told me, he said, your counterpart is pulling you in. That's why and for some odd reason you're not wanting to do anything with anyone else. You're putting all that energy within yourself. When you can love yourself fully, when you're in that flow, the counterpart will feel it. It's that powerful. It's really that powerful. And when I woke up today, he said, take a walk. I took a long, long walk. He said, you're done. Like you finished. All you're doing is really chilling and just perfecting your craft. That's why I'm so in it. I was painting like 3 hours in the house with all the fumes going. I had to open the door. But I'm in it. I'm really like, when you get that zoned in, you really don't, it's like a child. You tap out, you're somewhere else. You don't care. And then once you snap back, you say, oh, what's going on? I open the windows a little bit because I know the sacrifice. It means you have chemicals now in your house. But I know that having that uniform feeling within myself, for myself, because the thing is, when I paint outside with nature, it's a bit different because I got all the energies around it acting weird. But when I'm in the house, no one's here, just me, just the art. That's the only relationship. Oh, and God, but that's the only physical things around me, art and me. And at that point, he says, this is where your magic is going to come. Your magic is going to come independently from you. That's why there is no other. When they say, oh, well, why'd you paint like that? How did you paint? Because my influence is me. I don't go out to no outside sources to figure out how to be creatively. I'm naturally creative. I'm a unique man. So I got to this point where my insecurity concerning if I could do it. Because if I really low key feel like David, I'm like, yo, how I'ma kill Goliath? He said, with me. That's how you gonna do it. You gotta have the imagination that I can make it happen. That's how you gonna do it. You only gotta do nothing really. For real, for real. You gotta believe that I have the power to manipulate your world and make you do it with your consent. I said, I got you. One night, went to sleep, woke up different because I understood. It's the connection and relationship you have with him that makes you a different individual, man or woman. You become a different person when you truly understand what he can do, because you only really can see what God be doing when you're doing something too. If you just chilling, doing all this, not doing nothing, the connection won't kick. You have to work because he's always working for you. So once he starts to feel that your work and his work is synchronizing, then things start clicking. Then the matrix and the universe, it starts to alter. You can see it in real time. That's when Shorty pulled up to the door knocking like the cops 3 times. Because God's saying the demons, the opposition. Once you tap in and understand that you've changed, they know you've changed. Because I know as God that I've changed. So he's saying, continue doing what you're doing, but also deny the darkness at a higher level because it knows. It knows. And no matter how the wolf wanna disguise himself as the sheep, it's like you a swole ass wolf. You feel me? You're too big to be a sheep. You're real big to be a sheep right now. So the guy says you don't really even have to use discernment if you just understand what to look at, what to look for. And then it starts to click like, oh, okay, it's a pattern to this. This is what's going on. God will see if you catch the pattern, if you're how you act upon the pattern, and what do you do after the fact. Because once that happened, I'm still naked. After that, I didn't even concern it. I took a shower, start cooking. I went straight to the pan and started chopping up vegetables. I said, you're not gonna, because that's how you have to behave if you want to get closer to God. Everything else has to go to the wayside. Everything else has to be, because you can know if something is a distraction. You can feel it. You know if something is a distraction. You can feel it. If God give you the gift to feel, if he gave you strong amounts of empathy, you can feel when things start to shift, and you got to act accordingly. Like even the day my bosses said, "Hey, Olu, can you come to work?" And I was like, "Nah, I can't." I hit them both of them. They hit me up at the same time, called me. But when the energy's that much, you have to catch. Oh, do the opposite. So they were like, "Can you come to work?" Because coincidentally, I was painting. Once you're in your vibe, everything in the world that doesn't want you to get closer to your dream will, you know what I'm saying? So they called me And God said at that point, how valuable are you all? How valuable are you to your own life? Because you can get a little few $100s off of this one day at work, but what's the potential of your, do you believe in your own, you know what I'm saying? Do you believe in your own gift? What's the potential and value in you? This one day of energy painting, this can be the one that make you straight 10,000, and then other one 50,000, other one 1 million. This can be the one. But you would never know if you keep taking these days at work. If they said you was off, utilize it. So if they say you on when you off, you're gonna say, I thought you said I was off. Why are you playing with me? That's what it is. If I had to work, I would work. But the fact that you said I was off, my mind already recreated my future. I'm painting tonight. I'm painting today. But then you say, hey, oh my bad. Someone called. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm off. I planned my day for my life. Because most people in this world, what they've done is that they've placed the energy of work upon their whole life. They at the crib, don't even know how to enjoy their day because they know, man, I gotta go back to work. I can. All they did was probably laundry, probably smoke something, drink something, watch a little Netflix, back at it. Every time I have off, I try to invest. Not I try, I invest in me because I'm at this point. I get it. It's not no game no more. He told me what this system, what this matrix is. He told me. He said it's a forever battle until you win. So it's constant. You can't stop. They think you're going to stop. Not many people is meant for this warfare because this war was created before we were placed here. It was an automatic war. We just never knew. So I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to also do for my future. I know he didn't show me visions of children. I don't. How? A wife. How? He's saying it's a part of your dream, meaning that you want, not to say I'm selfish, but you're an individual. You've been alone for so many years. Your mind plans for you. When you write in your journal, you say, I want art gallery. I want my art to make sustainable amounts of money for me. I want to be in a affluent environment for me, alone preferably. God said, I'm gonna amp it up. In order to give you this thing, because God is God and you have to serve him. If you believe in him, you serve him. And he's saying, if I give you these things for you, you gotta do something for me. I say, what's that? He's saying, this is a package deal. Now, this money has to be utilized not just for you, but for wife, children, community. You know what I'm saying? He do that to teach you how not to be a spoiled brat child. If someone do something great for you, you should automatically have the instinct to say, what you want me to do for you? Just off GP. What do you want me to do for you? Because you so gracious, you done did so much for me. You've helped me you've enhanced my life. So when he said that, I said, bet. But he said you have to act upon it. So I can't make you not have fun with women. You have to purposely not do it because I've already implanted the dream in your mind of your future. You know what I'm saying? How bad do you want your future? I've already connected your art to your wife. I've already connected your art to your children. I've already connected your art to your home. If you get the art done, you get the new world. You get the new reality. If you stay in this cycle, you'll just end up in continuous spiral purgatory. You have to make that choice. And the fact that you're already beyond that, the demons is just testing you. They want you to do something stupid because they know you have already surpassed. They know that. You don't know it because you're living in the storm. You know, so we have to be very, mentally advanced with this spiritual stuff because the outside world already knows we won. We just don't know. The outside world already know you're pretty. You just don't know. The outside world already know you're handsome. You just don't know. The outside world already know you're intelligent. You just don't know. There's a lot that we're oblivious to. There's a lot that we're naive to because Satan won't tell you. God won't tell you because he know if he tell you something too quick, Satan's demons or minions might find out. God leave you in the dark many times for different reasons. Satan will leave you in the dark to manipulate you. So it's always best to stay with God. Make your decision in the end. Only he will judge us. But if you're chosen, try to do your best to just focus on God and in your future, because He has a whole future for you. We just don't know. But if you don't act different to change your natural timeline nature, your new future will never become. So now I'm just straight focused on the art for real, because I know this is attached to my new future. You know what I'm saying? I still smoke a little bit, but that's because he said it's not that you're smoking. The way in which you're doing it, moderation. And I'm already a lightweight, but he's saying it's not about the standard, because lightweight to you is lightweight, but the amount that you do lightweight isn't moderate. You have to moderate yourself. Once you get there, you can do everything you want because you have the understanding of discipline. That's all. Discipline and everything is life. We don't understand that. But that if once you understand that little premise of information, you begin to understand everything. You know, I think we make this. No, I know we make this more difficult than what it has to be. But now we don't have a choice. Now we don't have a choice because it's only God now. This world is going to get very different in the future, and we need to do the work now. Just like 2020. Remember when that happened? And we were all lost in the sauce, but no one was putting in work because we were all in chaos. We were all like discombobulated. We didn't know what was going on. But I was painting back then. People thought I was bugging. But I knew that now would exist. I didn't know what it was. And then now that now's here, I know that there's another now that people aren't prepared for it, but I know. I can feel it. He's saying, get this art done. By the time that new now kicks in, you'll be good. You'll be in a new environment. You'll be what you call spiritually comfortable. You'll be at a point where you're on a mountaintop, you're chilling. You're still doing work for God, because don't think that this stuff stopped. This stuff is a whole lifetime commitment to God. But you are in a better state. You're in a better level. You're in a better upper echelon. Like you're at a higher peak. And he gives you those gifts, those desserts, those extra bonuses because you've done it for yourself for real. But you also elevated and cultivated a new form of relationship with him. And that's where it really hits his heart. That's where he really find that euphoric joy, like that feeling like, oh, my children really do see me. That's gonna ignite something in God to make us even want to fuck with us even more. Sorry for my language. But he sees that, oh, they didn't went surpass retarded. They really believe it. Like, because talk like this to a regular person, oh, they're gonna hit you with the, oh man, I ain't that religious. Who said I was religious? What are we talking about? They'll deny the word because they don't want to understand that you got to be on a certain intellect to understand what he's doing. And if the individuals around you don't, they'll literally curve your conversation as if it's politics, or as if it's the Jehovah's Witness, or as if it's a panhandler. Like the word of God is a personal word. It's meant for you through him. That's how you build that intimacy. It's best to be exclusive. God will make others come that are like you as well. And that's why we have to work on our future, because he's giving us a new family. He's giving us a new tribe. He's giving us a new community, a new world. But we have to walk into it. If we don't, we're still technically in the other one. I'm going to let y'all listen to some vibes before I go. Y'all like that? This is what it looked like. Keep your dream alive. Keep your dream alive because God wants you to. Not just for yourself, but for him. It gives him, he's elated. It's like a proud father. He needs you to still believe. We can do it together. We just all got to believe at the same time for the same purpose.